Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Well, hello again, sports fans, and welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Coming to you live from the Pizza Ranch studio. Pizza Ranch with 7 locations throughout Missouri. Number 8 coming in Jefferson City, Missouri. And we'll be at that one here coming up pretty soon here at the Missouri Sports Network. Guy Newcomb, the scoreboard guy, sitting alongside, as always, presented by Central Bank of the Ozarks, Doak Propane, Great Southern Bank, Labor's Local 663 Shelter Insurance, and the Bank of Billings. We go live to Liberty North High School and head volleyball coach Katie Dowden. And Coach Dowden, hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Coach, off to a tremendous start, 13-3. Suffered a tough loss last night, but what an atmosphere it was a night ago. I've seen the pictures, the videos, playing your crosstown rival and a very good Liberty team. First off, 13-3 on the season. Just kind of put the whole season up to this point in a bow.
It's been a great season so far. We like every year, we've already experienced kind of our share of adversity with some illness and some injuries, but again, that happens every year. And going into this season, you know, there were a lot of unknowns. We graduated 9 seniors from last year, so we have a lot of new faces to varsity, and they have stepped up to the plate big. We have 4 phenomenal veterans that have taken the newbies under their wing, and they really have worked hard. They get along beautifully. They really are a family. They love the mess out of each other, and we're very thankful to be able to mesh that chemistry and have done it successfully so far.
Hey, Coach, just as I travel around the state and visit, obviously I've got some family members that are playing and coaching volleyball. Seems like just the overall health of the sport is really on the rise. A lot more coverage, and and I'm not doing this because I'm forced to, but my nieces, they like it when I talk volleyball here at the Missouri Sports Network. But just from your perception up, kind of in that northwest part of the state, what is the overall health?
Oh, it's exploding. It's exploding. We historically, the Heart of America region, which encompasses Missouri and Kansas on down into Southwest Missouri, is one of the strongest regions for volleyball in the entire country. At the club level, these girls are playing extremely high level ball, and so we're really excited about the fact that our region is extremely tough. We have a loaded schedule, but Kansas City in general, just on both sides of the state line, has some of the best volleyball you'll see.
And just a little bit about your background. I know we were visiting off the air about your background and some connections to Southwest Missouri as well. But tell us a little bit about how long you've been there at Liberty North, how you arrived there, and where you went to high school and college.
It's been quite a journey. I graduated from Drury back when it was Drury College in '97. But I'm from Kansas City, originally born and raised. I graduated from North Kansas City High School, and I've been around a lot. This is now my 7th season at Liberty North, and I teach actually at Heritage Middle School, which feeds into Liberty North. And this is, like I said, my 7th year here in the district, but it's my 22nd year overall in teaching education. So kind of done a little bit of a tour in my time of different places and been able to see a lot of volleyball in a lot of different areas. So I'm really, really thankful to be back home and be a part of the Eagle community here at Liberty North.
Outstanding. Well, sitting alongside here in our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week segment, one of the top volleyball players in her class in the country, who recently, well, I don't know if it was recently, probably back in July, decided that she was going to attend the University of Arizona. Tell us a little bit about our Athlete of the Week, Carlie Cisneros.
She's tremendous, and it's been fun. It's been fun journey to see her grow. When she came in as a freshman, I think probably the epitome of Carlie's freshman career at North was at State, and we're playing in the championship against Nixa, and after the game, I go up and I'm talking to Annie Zimmerman, the coach at Nixa, and I asked her, I said, when you scouted us, did you plan on keying on Isabel Zimmerman, who's now playing at Auburn? And she said, oh yeah, we didn't plan on Carlie Cisneros. And in that state final, I mean, Carlie had 21 kills in that win. So she has played a high level ball for a long time, and her evolution as a volleyball player is rooted deeply in sand, and has played for a long time. Her mom is a coach. I have found it really hard to find someone who loves the sport more than Carlie does. I'm amazed that she can grind after practice, before practice, every day of the week. I mean, I love volleyball, but this one loves volleyball 24/7.
Well, already over 200 kills this year and approaching 1,000 kills
Yeah.
in her career. But Carlie, on behalf of the Missouri State Network, the Missouri State Highway Patrol, the Missouri Sports Network, and Chevrolet, congratulations on being named an Athlete of the Week.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your game. What are some things right now that you feel you're doing really well right now as a player?
Over the past few years, I've really tried to work on my serve, receive, and defense, because I feel like any outside hitter, could bounce a ball or put the ball away. So I've just been trying to perfect my back row game so I could be just as aggressive and accurate in the back row as I am in the front row. And I've been working a lot on blocking, and I feel like it's really come along this season, along with my out of system hitting, because our team is super scrappy. So we're out of system a lot in a game. And I feel like I've worked really hard on trying to settle us down or finish a point, and something I'm pretty proud of.
Can you remember that time going back to your very much younger days where you fell in love with the sport, and maybe what led to that love of volleyball?
I remember I was in 4th grade, I think, and I was watching my mom play volleyball at the YMCA. And she took me to this little gym, and I just started passing and peppering with her. And I clicked, and I got put on this rec team. And they were like, oh, you're pretty good. We're going to move you up to a club team. You're going to play with 11s. And I was 8. And that's actually how I met a few of the players on this current team now, is I played with them when I was around the age of 10. And that's when I kind of fell in love with the game. I quit all of the 4 other sports I was playing to focus on volleyball. And I never got burnt out, and I'm still not burnt out today.
What is your favorite part of practice? What is something that you look forward to at practice?
The players. I love this team so much. Every practice is something new, because everyone has a special, unique personality, and we all come together. We may not be having the best practice, but since we're all always there and positive, it makes it a lot more fun. And I also love when we play 6-on-6, because it's such a competitive environment, and we're always getting better in the gym just by working with each other.
Do you have someone, or maybe a group of people, that you can point at that maybe influenced you? Obviously, your mom. You talked about that influence of a coach and your mom, and maybe players that you grew up with, maybe seniors when you were a freshman, or someone that really influenced and helped mold you.
Well, I know Isabel Zimmerman and Addison Beagle were huge parts in my high school career. Addison, when I was a freshman, she took me under her wing, and she kind of, made sure I was never by myself, made sure that I was always a part of the team. And she trusted me a lot. And that was the first time I realized that, I'm someone that they could lean on. And Addison made that very clear that she trusted me. And when it was game point, she was like, Carlie, this ball is going to you. I trust you. You can put it away. And that was just something I loved about Addison. And Isabel, me and her got really close this past season just because when I was struggling, I had Belle to lean on. Or when Belle was struggling, she would always be like, hey, Carlie, I'm struggling. I need you to step up. It was just nice to have that person that was always there for me. And I miss them both. They were very helpful.
Once again, visiting with our Chevy dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week from Liberty North High School, volleyball player Carlie Cisneros and head coach Katie Dowden. And Carlie, if you right now could go back to that 11 and 12-year-old Carlie Cisneros and give her some advice, what advice would you give yourself if you could go back and do that?
You're never the best. You got to keep pushing because you can always get better. And I felt like when I was younger, I was satisfied. And now I know as I'm older that I should never be satisfied. I should always keep trying to get better. And if I could tell little Carlie something, it's that, hey, you found the sport. Now you got to start working at it, because I've definitely influenced my little sisters to where they're both 10 and 11, and they already are playing one sport, focusing on volleyball, doing lessons, workouts, because they said they want to be better than me when they get older. So it's nice because I kind of got to influence my sisters the way I hoped someone influenced me.
Were there goals coming into this season? Obviously, I know you're over 200 kills, but you're probably going to get to that 1,000 kills, maybe 750 career digs. Were there any goals coming into this season, personal or team goals that you had?
Personally, my goal was to hit 1,000 kills by my junior year, which I think I will be able to do. Another goal I had personally was to get 1,000 digs by the time I graduate. And this season was just to win conference, districts, and state, because I feel like we can do it. And there's nothing wrong with being the underdog, because coming into the season, not a lot of people had faith that we were going to be this good. And just the fact that all of us are still putting in that effort and we're not letting anything get to us is something that I really think is going to help get us to that state championship. And that was a team goal of mine. I felt like we need to be able to lean on each other and help us get there. I also want to beat Belle Zimmerman's kill record of 35 kills in a match, which I feel like I can do. But
how close have you gotten?
26
so far this season.
26.
All right.
She gets
Very
a lot
good.
of tempo.
Yeah.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to that may be watching?
My parents, if you're watching, hi, thanks for listening. Hope you guys like what I'm saying. And also want to give a shout out to my coaches, because some of them came last night and they had a lot to say about my game, and they really made it clear that I still got a lot of work that I have to do, which was really nice to hear, because I need to be pushed a little bit.
All right. All right. Well, Carlie, once again, congratulations on behalf of Chevrolet, Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, and the Missouri Sports Network on being named an Athlete of the Week and being a junior. And we've had a few that have won 2 or 3 of these. Actually, we've had 2 that have won it 3 times, but a few people have won it twice. So you've got, hey, I tell you what, you get to that 36 kills, and we'll get you right back on here. Is that fair?
That's a deal.
All right. All right. And Coach Dowden, we certainly appreciate you setting this up. We've enjoyed the opportunity to visit, and hopefully we'll get to do it again down the road, maybe during state competition.
That sounds awesome. Can't wait.
You bet. You're watching the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us, take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow.